Hello everyone, and welcome to a very quick tutorial on how to stream from your computer using the Xbox One app. I know, great name for it, but pretty much explains what we're going to do here. So the first thing you'll want to do is you'll want to go inside and go ahead and open up the Open Broadcaster Software website, or obsproject.com. Go ahead and click this download OBS Studio. Once it's downloaded and installed, what you'll see is this nice window right here. Now, you won't have any scenes. Your sources will look similar to this. So go ahead and add a scene. And I've already named mine Extra Life Scene. So you'll name yours whatever you want to. Very clever, I know. And you click OK and you get your scene name right here. Now inside of sources, what you'll want to do is you'll want to go ahead and add a browser source. Now this is an important part because this browser source will be your display capture. Your display capture will actually be your monitor. That being said, anything that is on your monitor will be displayed inside of Twitch. So keep your unsavory websites, keep your credit cards clean, and make sure that people don't get access to PayPal, Bitcoin, or anything essential like username, passwords that you have in your computer. Pretty much you just want to have the Xbox app open and that's it, because otherwise anybody can take whatever they want to, and not good. So inside of this display capture, you'll want to do your monitor. Go ahead and create that, and as you can see I have 3 displays. Now, whatever your display is going to be what you want. If you only have 1, you have display 0. If you have 2 of them, you have displays 0 and 1. For this exercise, I'll go ahead and use display 1, which you can see my Twitch dashboard. So go ahead and click OK for that, and you'll want to pull up your Xbox app. Now, most of the time it's just a start menu Xbox app, but on occasion you'll just need to go into your start menu and find it, or search on Cortana. Now inside of the Xbox app is this connection button. You go ahead and click on that and your Xboxes will show up, or Xbox. If it does not, go ahead and click add a device, and as long as it's on the same network, wired or wireless connection as your computer, it will show up. If it doesn't, you can always input a network ID, the IP address, and it should connect to you. So once you get it connected and you have, say, Destiny streaming, go ahead and hit this stream button right here. Now, connecting on Xbox One and connected. As you can see, it said Soccer Boner is now streaming. I also set it over there on the computer, or on the Xbox itself, so you know it's working. Next step in all of this process is you want to come over here to this your monitor. Now, this scene itself also needs a browser source. I got ahead of myself earlier, but you do need the browser source. So this one is going to be the Extra Life overlay that you will be provided. And go ahead and copy this overlay right here. Again, you'll be provided it. You don't have to memorize all of that. You don't have to stop the stream or the video just to check it. But that will be what it is. And the dimensions are going to be 1920 by 1080. FPS at 30, leave the CSS as is, and it should display. Ta-da! Now, as you can tell, we're missing a few options in the background. You'll want to go ahead and click on your monitor, and you see this red border right here. You'll go ahead and just scoot that over, and scoot that over, and scoot it over once more. Now, it does not have to be perfect. I know you'll want to make it perfect, but as you could tell before, anything that is outside of that overlay will be cut off. So if you have it just a little bit too big, perfect. If you have it too small, try to make it a little bit bigger so it fills up the entire section. Now, all of that being said, how do you get your game audio and other stuff into it? Well, as you can see, this desktop audio right here is actually the game sound coming from the system itself. So if I come back over here and I go ahead and get the response that I need from the controller, come into, say, the patrol, and go ahead and launch, you'll see that the it's already starting to spike a little bit. You can tell that the game sound is picking up. And there's our plane taking off. Now, you may see a little bit of a delay if you're watching OBS versus watching the actual monitor that the screen is, the Xbox app is displaying on, and maybe even a slightly smaller delay from the Xbox app over to the yes. Thank you, Nolan Droid. So, like I was saying, you may see a small delay between whichever one you're using, be it the Xbox app stream or the TV stream. But overall, it shouldn't be too difficult to get around. The next steps are pretty important steps. So you'll go ahead and see inside of these settings. I'm going to go ahead and mute the game while I do this. I don't need too much of a noise going on in the background. You'll want to go into settings, and this is going to be the important part for streaming, is you'll hit this stream button here. Streaming services, stream type, services, Twitch, whatever your closest server is. Mine is Dallas, Texas, and then the stream key. Do not show this to anybody. If anybody gets a hold of this, they can stream as you, stream whatever they want as you, and you will be the one getting in trouble, not them. Make sure that you do not show this to anybody. That being said, where it is inside of Twitch is actually right here on your dashboard inside stream key. So keep that in mind. Oh, I guess I could have shown you right there, but that's okay. Go ahead and keep that back up. Your output will be very important as well. Inside of the streaming, you want your bitrate to be, if you're using a 720 stream, you will want the bitrate to be at least 2000. Now, what I do for down here is keyframe interval at 2. It just seems to work a lot better. The CPU usage at very fast. It keeps the CPU usage pretty low, as you can see down here. And then just leave the other ones as is. Now, audio, leave the same, and recording you don't need to worry about because you won't be recording. Unless you really want to, then you can mess with these settings as well. Audio, yet another important spot. The desktop audio needs to be whatever your default audio is. Mine happens to be just the normal speakers. As you can tell, inside of this streaming, the mic auxiliary port right there is my Blue Yeti microphone. However, in order to get your voice onto the stream, what you'll want to do is, instead of this microphone Yeti right here, you'll want to come inside of the mic auxiliary and hit headset microphone 3-USB audio device. That should be your controller and whatever headset you have attached to it. I won't overload you with double my voice or supersonic voice, so I'm not going to select it, but that will be the one that you need to select. As far as video, I do a 1920 1080 so I can get 1080p out of my videos. As you can tell inside of this output, I do rescale down to 720. But as for now, I use the 1080, output scaled 1080, and 30 FPS. Your computer will only work at a 30 FPS. You can always come in here and mess with it up to 60 if you really want to, but I always found that 30 gives you the smoothest stream. As far as hotkeys, if you want to set them up, you can, and advance, again, another, if you want to set it up, you can, area. And now that being said, this is it. I mean, there's no real bells and whistles, nothing too extravagant about it, just plugging up your controller to it, plugging up a headset to your controller, and opening up your Xbox app. So please feel free to test this out. Contact me if you have any questions, and I will be sure to answer them the best I can. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.